to you right now. It should come in masked at first, and so this is where we left off. I'm going to give you a quick recap, and then we're going to get going. Daniel and Chris can hop in when they get here. So you guys came in from the right. That would be, let's see. You guys came in along this path. The Zhentarim escorted you. You took some lifts up out of the little dredged trench there. There was in the middle of the trench a shattered old crystal lift that looked like it has been broken for quite some time, so you used mechanical lifts. It brought you up. You found Duergar in this general area, chasing Svirfnebli in this general area. The Svirfnebli were fleeing this way. You also heard banging from down around those doors. There were 2 Duergar, 2 Svirfnebli, and this yellow Svirfnebli hiding. When you guys went over, you saw 4 Duergar attacking the doors with picks, trying to hack them down. And at that point, you guys decided to get involved. You start dropping fireballs and ice storms and all kinds of happiness. But you managed to defeat a large number of the Duergar. The remaining 5 retreated. These 2 Svirfneblin retreated up by you. This one stayed down hiding. We stopped right after the battle. I'm going to give another quick description of Mantle Dareth as you came in. And I'm going to give you another quick description of Mantle Dareth as you came in. And from there, we're going to get started. So does anybody have any questions prior to?
Where do babies come from?
What is the average flight speed of an unladen swallow?
Yeah. Anyways, so when you came in here, the trench bisected this enormous cavern, 30-foot high ceiling, with a naturally formed stone columns. Continual flame spells cast on stone lampposts reflect off of crystals embedded in the walls and the ceiling. So it looks like the crystals have been crafted to reflect light. There's numerous fountains and waterfalls, streams and pools. Water drips from the stalactites onto leather tarps covering clusters of merchant stalls. The merchant stalls are in this area, and there's some more up north. The ones down here look like they have well-tended gardens of mold and fungi. The walkways that you see are lined with crushed crystals. The area looks like it has a very tranquil type of beauty to it. These stalls over on this side look like they are designed to cater to the smaller species, and the marketplace.
You say over on this side. Which side is this side? There's nothing pointing to what you're talking about.
Sorry, I took down my circle. This side right here.
Okay.
So, as the general area, it has a good deal of luminescence, well-tended fungal groves. The fungal grove right in front of you is pretty beaten up, but there's also fungus growing on the walls. A lot of it's luminescent. This area here has a large number of stalls tipped over, some burnt. The fungal grove there, hold on. So the fungal grove directly in front of you, besides being pounded by fireballs and so forth, you do notice there are a number of dead bodies. There are strewn dozens of deep gnomes. Looks like most of them, if not all of them, were killed by Dwergar. The area is now laden with Dwergar bodies, the ones you killed. Before that, there weren't any. The deep gnome that you see off to the bottom
User
left,
joined your channel.
right in here, is hiding under a tent. He's been doing his best to stay hidden even during the fight when the other deep gnomes started fighting. So we're picking up right as the Dwergar have successfully retreated. You guys haven't done any reactions. Chris is coming in now. I'm assuming that's him that got in the channel.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to send you a picture. This isn't obviously a present picture, but this is a general picture of the type of trade that would go on in a standard day at Mantledare.
I thought that lantern was somebody's head, and those two hooded people were shoulders.
This is why we don't let you play.
Yeah.
Not
Really, I like the
Illithid
elephant
and
that's
the
in the
Red
bag.
Wizard
Yep.
of Thay.
I saw that. That's what I was going to say.
Okay, so this is where we're picking up right now. So the battle's just ended maybe a minute ago. You guys have caught your breath. The Dwergar didn't seem to pose too massive a challenge for you guys, but they have retreated to the south and west, and now you guys are left with this situation.
Vadu would ask the hiding one, what was that about?
He seems to have come to the realization that his hiding is not hiding very well. Right as you stroll up to him. But, so you walk up to him, and he kind of jumps as it becomes clear that you don't, or you're able to see him. But he kind of gives you a shrug and says he's not involved with either side.
I'd offer him his name and ask him his.
He says his name is Pebbles. And there is a picture for your viewing pleasure. He introduces himself there.
It looks more like Bam Bam.
Right?
It is definitely
Yeah,
a
it is.
possibility, but that's not the name he's going by.
Yeah, he's a little fruity.
No judgment.
Fruity Pebbles. Oh.
Say, I didn't ask what side you picked, just if you knew what that was about.
He shrugs and says he doesn't know. He says he's here on a mission that he needs to complete, and then the fighting broke out and he hid.
Vadu would just kind of nod and casually ask him, what's your mission? We're on 1-2.
He says that he has some, his information was to make contact with the deep gnomes here, but he was able to witness the attack, and he suggests you guys take him over to the Zentarum or the Drow so he can maybe get them involved in stabilizing this.
He'd nod and say, follow me, and lead him back to the group.
While he's over there doing that, Orin would, in Undercommon, ask the two deep gnomes here, what has happened here in Mantle Dareth? Why is there open fighting and open magic use in the general area?
He says that fighting is against the rules of Mantle Dareth. He says that just recently that a deep gnome known as Yantha Coaxrock, she's a mage, was captured and taken to the Dwergar warehouse, and they point in the general direction. They say they don't know why the Dwergar took her or why they attacked. They broke the peace by taking her and further broke it by attacking. But they have no idea why the Dwergar attacked.
Gesturing towards the fungal growth with all the bodies of the deep gnomes. It's like, how long has this been going on to have so many losses?
They said maybe 2 hours.
It's the Dwergar, did they say anything before they attacked, or did they just come after you?
They know that Yantha was trading like she normally does. She's one of the primary traders, but it was a normal day of trading, and when they were just about to stop for lunch towards the middle of the day, a number of Dwergar snatched, kidnapped, absconded away with Yantha, and as they pulled her away, the Dwergar attacked the merchants, killing a substantial few.
I say we go to the Zentarm first and see if what's going on, get our bearings, and then go from there.
The Deep Gnomes ask you to, or they thank you for protecting and running off the Dwergar, but they ask you to come and talk to their warehouse leader. Maybe he has more information.
I like that, as opposed to the Zentarum.
You don't like the Zentarum, do you?
Nope.
Okay. Well, we will definitely escort him there if it's all right with the Bomir. You want to escort him down there and talk to their leader here?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. The Zentarum guy will know. If he needs us, we'll be here for a short while, but we do plan on going back to the Zentarum area because they're the ones who have the key. So yeah.
We also have another mission while we're here.
Yep. We'll get to that after everybody goes to sleep and Sully can start moving around.
Okay, so
What mission is that? I must have missed something.
We gotta swap out a sword.
Oh, okay, I remember.
Okay, so yeah, we would follow them over to their warehouse.
okay, Pebbles decides he's not going to be going with you. Says he'll stay here. He wants to stay clear of the fighting until it's resolved.
Are you sure you might be better off with us?
He's sure. So, you guys, I think I unlocked them. I did unlock them. Your tokens are yours to do with.
What was that? I missed it.
Tokens are unlocked. So, you guys head down to around the doors, presumably. The Deep Gnomes tap on the gate a few times and mutter something towards the door. It looks like the doors took some damage. They're definitely not falling apart, but they did take some damage. After a few back and forths, the doors are just barely cracked, and a deep gnome sticks his head out, looks around, and they share a short exchange back and forth. And they eventually open the door for you guys to come in, and they kind of hurry you guys in.
Sully, Bomir, are you going to join us?
Oh, sorry. Only on Tuesday.
Well, congratulations, it's Tuesday.
Not that anybody is overly concerned. I know I talked to Eddie a little more than others, and Matt. But today I was informed that I have been approved for a top secret security clearance and offered the new job officially.
Woohoo.
Awesome. Congratulations.
So there's going to be some days when I start off, I think the first 2 weeks on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. So I might end some of the games a little early for those 2 weeks. We might have about 2 to 4 weeks of just a little bit of craziness, but we will get through it.
So I guess when they called and I told them you sucked dick for beer money, it was okay.
Well, they called and asked who they should call, and I said that one, that Matthew Banan was a bit mentally slow, so they just assumed you were a crayon eater.
There we go.
If it makes you feel better, they wound up contacting my Chinese stepmother.
So if you guys want to, you guys can slide your tokens in or not. It doesn't necessarily matter unless you plan on attacking the gnomes. So inside, they shut the door pretty rapidly behind you. Once they get in barred, the man of authority introduces himself as Gabble Drip Skillet. He's spelled like it sounds. And he says he is the leader of the Deep Gnome warehouse. Around, you notice that the ceiling's about 100 foot high in here, and the walls are lined with niches. Some of them are tiny, just like 1 or 2 things. There are ones that are large enough to put weapons in, to slide a sled in. There's also much larger ones that look like they serve as little residential areas. There are levitating crystal platforms throughout the warehouse that look like they would allow the deep gnomes to reach the higher up. So it looks like there's levitating crystal platforms that in numerous places, probably 10 or 12 of them, that are designed to allow the deep gnomes to reach some of these upper compartments. And it looks like it can move both up and down and side to side. Most of these Sphere of Nebula you see are hiding in the residential niches, and the residential niches they are choosing to hide in are higher up, and the crystal platforms are also raised up, so it doesn't look like there's any you could just walk over and jump on. So they're definitely pulled up in some type of defensive thing. Gabble is the only one down on the ground, and he asks, or first he thanks you for fighting off the Dwergar, and he asks secondly why.
Oren would step forward and bow towards the warehouse manager and say, good manager, we have helped the Deep Gnomes before in Blending Stone, and we have become friends with several people from your hometown. We saw your Deep Gnomes running away, trying to get back to here, and Dwergar following them, as well as them attacking your gates. So we decided to help out. Lesser of two evils.
I had to step off. I caught the ending of that, pretty much from the crystals moving up and down, left to right, yada yada. Sorry about that. My son was yelling for me as if hell had broke loose and here his PlayStation had a problem.
So he nods and says he understands. If you are friends of Blingden Stone, then you're definitely friends of theirs, especially now that you've aided them in such a way. He says that he is unable to provide information as to why the deep dwarves attacked. He doesn't know what provoked them. He knows they came in and to the marketplace with soldiers, which is unusual. They grabbed Yantha and drug her off, and as they were pulling her back, their soldiers stormed in and attacked the merchants, who are almost completely unarmed.
Who is Siantha to you?
He says that she is the primary mage of the warehouse. She is
Your first line of defense.
possibly. The majority of their defenses are soldiers. Yantha is the primary magic merchant. She isn't a... I'm going to need you guys to hold on.
Okay. How about them bears?
Yep.
Anybody besides me see that Russian movie Guardians? They're gonna come out with a DVD.
Sorry about that.
Dub it over and have DVD here.
No.
Nope. Yeah, it's like a superhero movie, but the Russians. You gotta look it up. It's called Guardians. But they have a fucking CGI bear with a chain gun.
Jesus, I think I've seen the posters for that.
Yeah, it's amazing balls. Okay, sorry. Go ahead, Tony. You're back.
So he says that Yantha isn't really a combat mage, so he wouldn't describe her as a line of defense. She has magic. He's sure she has the ability, but the majority of their defenses were guards, most of which are now dead. But he says her primary job is selling and appraising magical items for the warehouse. She's a merchant. Her apprentice, who was with her when she was grabbed, is missing.
Do you have anyone that would be able to identify him if we took him to, say, a buttload of bodies?
He could go out there and take a look at the bodies if you'd like. Right now, from as far as they understand, the people that are missing are a number of merchants and Yantha and her apprentice.
Peebles was a Snarfnebly, right?
I'm not sure which of those words I need to correct first. Yeah, Pebbles was a sphere nebula.
Alright, Vadu would ask, does the name Pebbles mean anything to you?
He shakes his head and says no.
And at that point, Vadu would shrug his shoulders and drop it.
He says that he doesn't have a force capable of storming the Dwergar outpost to take Yantha back. He knows that the Dwergar seemed intent on breaking into this area. It looks like that was going to be what they were going to do, is kill the Svirfneblin based off of what they've seen. I mean, they knocked down every stall they could get to, killed as many as they could, but the Dwergar and the Svirfneblin aren't major enemies. They're not people that have done their best to kill each other. They work pretty well together. They trade every day. Something provoked this. He does tell you that the apprentice's name was Flink, but that's he'll go outside if you'll provide a guard and take a look at the bodies.
Look at Bowdy looks at Bomer and says, "So what do you want to do?"
I guess we can go look at the bodies. If we can find anything out.
Was that a question or a statement?
Oh, it was a statement.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys escort him out, and the only 2 guards remaining are the ones you rescued. And Gabble goes out, and he takes the guards with him and has them start pulling some of the bodies back for burial and so forth. And he tells you that there are no signs of Flink or Yantha. These are merchants and guards. He does say that there is a number of just indications of surprise, like they were just massacred. But there's no indications of Flink or Yantha, and they were the only 2 magic users with the Sphere of Nebulae.
Is there any form at all of police here, or unified guard? Not police.
No, it's the rules are enforced by all 4 factions.
Then why aren't the Drow and Zentarum out here helping?
He says they very well may be soon, but he doesn't know. They've just retreated to wait for something to be done. They're not able to do it themselves.
We should probably go talk to Zentarum, yeah?
More time we spend, by the time we get over to them, they may kill their wizard that they kidnapped.
Yeah, but if we go over there, there's a pretty damn good chance they're going to attack us. And if it's an entire stronghold or warehouse, could lead to some problems.
Yeah, it's up to you guys, but we did a good job of just smashing these guys around already, so it's up to you guys, though.
We also had tactical advantage.
I think it might be worth asking them why they were so pissed off.
Yeah, but we're the group that just slaughtered all of them, so...
So we'll bring a cake.
Somehow, in this situation, I do not think cake is going to help.
A big cake?
Where's
A big cake might be different.
Where's the dwarf district at?
He tells you in the far southwest, so the exact opposite side as where you guys are, and he kind of moves out a little bit, not too much, and points in this general area.
So, in common, Orin says,
I'm going to let you guys discuss. I'm going to use the restroom real quick.
So let's just have them go back in there, barricade themselves in. You guys want to send somebody up to the Zentarum? Or do you want to just go up there quickly and then decide what to do there? Because the only 2 people who know what the hell's going on is the Dwargar or the Deep Gnomes.
I say it's worth checking in.
And the Deep Gnomes are not friendly, I guess. Or they don't know what the hell's going on. So the Dwargar, something causes them to just bow up in there, grab her, and run. And that's not common for here. Pebbles doesn't seem like he's fucking batshit loony. As we're discussing this, you guys see the shield golem, or the shield guardian going around picking up Dwargar bodies and kind of stacking them over here right underneath where Bomir on his lizard is.
Just making a dwarf pile.
I'm making it something.
Durandon challenges the Shield Guardian to a game of body Jenga.
Shield Guardian completely ignores you and keep continuing stacking the bodies.
It's a new song, Stack the Bodies on the Floor.
Pretty much.
All right, children, where are we going?
So what is the plan? Run over to Zentarm, see if they've heard anything, or go straight to the Dwargar?
Let's put it up for a vote.
I think we need to stay together if we decide, especially if we go after the Dwargar.
I definitely agree on stay together.
Yeah, I say we hit the Zentarum up.
But we have to make it as quick
Let
as
you guys
possible.
finish that vote. I'm going to step outside, grab my portable charger from my headset that's dying.
Whoop, whoop. If we go to Zentarm, we need to hurry up, like instantly get done, pop around. So 3, 4, 2 against, hold on.
Well, the Riding Lizard and the Bag of Holding don't get a vote. Neither does the Recorder.
So go to Zentarm and do what? Ask them if they know what the hell's going on?
Or at least get them to come down here and, confirm shit, I guess. Help enforce our laws, or rules rather.
Yeah, I mean, like it or not, this does involve them too.
Right, exactly. This involves everyone, so we might as well try to get them on our side now while we can. I mean, especially since we already got a little bit of an in with this harm.
Chris?
I am really kind of worried that they're just gonna kill her.
Eddie?
Yeah, I say we go to the Dwargar.
Well, the vote's at 2 and 2.
Well, it was at 3 and 2.
There you go.
Somebody changed it.
Yeah.
All right, so
Can
what are we
we
doing?
have one of the deep nuns run over and tell them? Tony, ask, Valdi would ask one of the deep nuns if they're willing to run over to the
I can
Zentarm.
barely hear you, dude.
How about now? Any better?
You sound the same to me.
Yeah, I can hear him
Yep.
fine.
I turned you up. You're fine.
All right. Valdi would ask if any of the Sneerfamblin would go over to Zentarm.
No.
None of them.
Well, given that they have 2 guards, a leader, and a bunch of merchants, yeah, no.
Let's just hike over to the Dwagar.
Okay, well, once it's pretty much... Warren can kind of tell where it's going. He will come over to the bodies.
Here goes raising people again.
Warren does his hands over him, starts chanting. After about a minute of this, 6 of the bodies start kind of... With the Dwargar?
Alright, give me a second to get up the appropriate race here. So skeletons,
Zombies.
And bears, oh my.
zombie, zombie. Hey?
What's in your head?
God only knows, dude.
I need to play Stubbs the Zombie again. That was a great video game.
Okay, so I'll drag them on as we go. You guys are heading over to the Dwergar, right?
Yep.
So the Deep Gnomes retreat into their compound. Pebbles is not going with you. He's staying right where he is. When you guys head over to the Zentarum, he's down. Until such a time, he's staying here.
How far away is Zentarum?
Other side of the cavern. How many zombies?
6. I'm using my level 5.
I don't care. It's up to you. I'm just kidding around with Matt. Okay, so I didn't change the picture though. So they're
That's
going to be
fine.
yours to do with as you choose. Slatus is coming along with you, and he is very interested in this, but it seems more gee whiz than he is concerned about the livelihood of the sentient beings. He does kind of give the Deep Gnome corpses a strange look.
Fucking creeper.
Like a hungry look?
That might be accurate.
I need one more, please.
I'm working on it.
The little stream-looking thing leading into that, is that a waterfall or is that just a like moisture?
Let me scroll up. I was fixing their hit points real quick.
Okay.
So all their hit points should be right. What are we talking about?
To that lake at the bottom, that looks like there's a little stream going from south to north.
Yeah, that's a waterfall feeding it.
Okay, so we couldn't go through that way.
No, it has a fence around it. The only way you're going in is the pathway. This, as you can see, this area right here is a fence.
But we could skirt to the south of that fence there, right?
I don't know what you mean by to the south of that.
Right. Well, the arrow's pointing the other way. We can go that way. Go straight in.
There's one entrance to the fence. The fence is right here. That's the entrance.
Okay, I see that. Okay. That's what I want to know is if we could go down the south of the lake, because you said it's a waterfall, so no. But we can go to where that black arrow is on top of the lake, right?
I don't see a black arrow.
You guys don't see that? Yeah,
Do
there.
you
Thank
see the orange arrow?
I do.
The black arrow is right above it.
I don't see it.
It says 30.
Yeah, it's there.
It's way over there. I was over by the Dwergar.
Okay, sorry. So we can go that way because we can't go south around the lake, right?
Yeah, you can go any way you want. You can go this way. I mean,
Okay. Well, I'd suggest we go south around the lake and put our fearless leader in front.
Who's a shield guardian?
No, that's not the fearless leader. You might have a chance to talk to him before I start rolling in there with dwarf zombies. But we could all take ready actions and everything. Yay!
so everybody starts moving north around the lake.
Yep.
Okay. Give me a perception check real quick.
Everyone.
Yeah, why not?
use the second one.
Nice.
Okay. You do notice that as you guys are walking, didn't mean to do that. Your little compatriot Slotus kind of hangs back a little bit, and he has a fairly sharp flint knife. He uses it to carve off a little piece of skin from one of the dwarves and pops it in his mouth.
One of the zombies?
Yes.
That's disgusting.
You're the one who wanted to bring him.
No, I'm not.
That'll do.
Yeah, that was me.
Okay.
Don't put the
Raising-
evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, raising dead is just wrong. Eating flesh, totally okay with a druid.
Well, yeah, you're speaking to a druid.
Hey, some people chew their fingernails. Some people chew on actual fingers.
There we go.
He's
Okay.
only eating the dead ones.
Are you gonna be going, Bomir?
I guess.
Also, Vadu didn't say shit about you raising the dead. I just throw that out there. He walked over to it, looked at you, shrugged, and went on about his business.
Is there a little district? Is this like a little
It's got a
wooden
gate.
wall or something? No.
So, what you see is an iron wrought fence enclosing a fungal grove. It looks like the Dwergar have neatly tended their fungal grove to have narrow aisles. It has what you now know to be a host of edible fungi illuminated by nightlight mushrooms, and a tunnel to the south leads off to the west. And then you do not see anything in the grove other than that little shed right here that looks like it's probably a gardening shed.
How big is this fence?
A foot, 2 feet wide, as long as you see.
A foot or 2 feet wide. How tall?
Oh, height. It's about 10 feet tall.
And each one of those poles is about 2 feet wide.
In thickness, yes.
Thickness, yes. Okay.
We can't see anyone from here at all.
No.
Okay.
How tall was the fence?
10 feet.
What is about the gap between the poles?
Too small to move through. About an inch.
No, but I mean, can you see through it?
No, I mean, if you walk right up to it, yeah, but otherwise, no.
Tony, if I would cast Commune Nature, I would be able to figure out if there was a bunch of dwarves hiding behind there, yes?
You're saying to cast Commune with Nature and then use it to do what?
Commune with nature to find out if there is, well, if this is more or less a trap behind this fence.
What nature are you communing with?
The fungus.
So you're wanting to, you gain knowledge of 3 facts of your choice, subjects such as related to terrain, bodies of water, prevalent plants, minerals, blah, 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 powerful celestials, fays, fiends, elementals, or undead, influences from other planes of existence, or buildings. For example, you could determine the location of powerful undead, location of major source of drinking water, or the location of any nearby towns.
So only undead as far as creatures go, well, powerful
Do you need, like,
fate,
half a
other
spell?
worldly things. Yeah.
At least we're honest.
Well,
Well,
I do
at
have
the same
cannon
time, I have a
fodder.
kid torturing me here, so...
That's fair.
What do you
Does
guys
Eddie
want?
see anything? Through the holes?
Peeping through the holes there, peeping Tom, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
So you don't see anything of any note.
Well,
Hey, who moved me back?
And I will walk
that's,
in.
that's why we have cannon fodder. Let's do.
Oh, should we just send in the zombies?
At least to take the first initial assault. Yeah, I'd say that's probably pretty smart. If they got ready to actions. Okay, I order the zombies to go through one at a time and attack anything they see that is human, or not human, but dwarven or alive. Would that be within the realm?
That's doable.
Okay.
What about checking for hostility first?
You control the tokens.
You want me to check
just
for
saying, you might
hostility? Okay.
fucking walk around the corner and just
They
smash
attack
the hell out of
anything that
something.
attacks them. I'll put it that way, Tony.
Okay.
That's better. So they all come shambling down here.
I'm always shambling.
They see me rolling. Okay. First one comes up, and they all just start following them single file. Oop. Okay. Sorry.
You're good. One second here.
How could you not see that guy, Eddie?
Our rogue is useless. Geez, both of them.
In Eddie's defense, he was invisible.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they take their surprise and attack. Let's get some zombie battle music. But in their defense, they attack the first one that comes through the door, or as it were. And using either war pick or javelin as their distance allows.
Okay. Now they had an action as well to attack anybody that attacked them, right?
Didn't he just get his charger?
Yes, but it's Tony.
My battery charge that I went out to get was dead when I went and got it. So when I went out and got it, I had to plug that in so I could use it. So Dwarf Zombie 14 is looking to be taking a couple hits, but it definitely doesn't seem to be giving him near as bad a day as you would think. It looks like these zombies are pretty resistant, even though he does catch a critical hit.
It happens.
Let me zoom in our recorder here for video purposes.
They're swapping places.
Well, I did a melee attack with 3 on accident, so
Oh.
they don't necessarily, they're all the same at this point, just for my simplicity. And you see them all 4, or here, I'd say from there, all 4 of them pop out. And now, everyone can take their action. Everyone please roll initiative, and I'll hit the refresh, the round start again.
Do you want to just roll the zombies initiative?
It automatically rolled when we dropped them.
Sorry, that's supposed to be, I guess, the first one.
I'll put you back at 0.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold my initiative.
That was a very timely response. Thank you.
Are these walls low enough to where my lizard could climb up them?
They're 10 feet tall. Your lizard has sticky feet. He can climb up anything, almost.
I mean, is there like enough room at the top to where, like this?
Yeah, you said it was 30-foot cavern. These are only 10 foot
Okay.
tall.
This little tent, would it slow me down if I move over it?
Nah. Not the lizard.
Let's see. I add 10 to that. There's the top, 45 and 35.
Hey, Orin, do we know if these guys are resistant to anything in particular? Elemental wise.
Yeah, they're not. They're just normal Dwargars.
Screw it, I'm just gonna go in, all out. I'm gonna use
Take
my,
Lizard comes
Lizard
jumping
disengage.
off the damn wall.
Right? Don't forget your advantage on attack.
Oh, that is true. That's the first time I think I've ever got a chance to use that.
It's a definite hit.
And a little swing again. Ooh.
You have to target him.
Oh, my bad.
You're fine.
Where's Bummer at? There he is.
As for the second one, that was also a hit.
Thank you.
Zip on over.
Oh, I didn't mean to roll that. I meant to roll that. And we are done.
Alrighty, Orin.
Orin will hold his initiative. Well, he'll just ready in action. Anything attacks him, he'll cast magic missiles at him. Okay, it's his turn.
Square needs to be 50% free, right?
Oops, sorry.
Those are fine.
Tony, could I stand there on the other side of the wall?
Yes, you can.
Would I be able to attack the Dwargar number 3,
No.
even with cover?
No. There's not with those creatures there. Sweet. I mean, it's too much. There's not enough room for you to get around to attack.
You do one above it and go for 38.
Sorry, I didn't know when you were done. You going
It's
right
okay.
there?
Yep, he's gonna go right there.
There's no
Crap.
need to describe the zombie attacks. Just player
Um,
attacks.
Is there any way for me to find that what I requested, Tony?
No.
Shit. Just try to save you the trouble of finding it for me.
No trouble.
And they don't get. He only gets one, correct?
Let's see. Undead Fortitude. Yep, just one.
Okay.
Sully. They've
Can
been
I-
fighting over Dale.
They do be. Can I shoot between the fence posts since you said it was about an inch apart?
You can, but you'll take disadvantage.
Even if I get advantage for being surprised?
Then you'd get regular.
Okay.
That would deny you your sneak attack, though. So you might want to. You could move 5 feet to your right and have a clear shot on number 3.
Yeah, I know, but three's already taken a turn.
You wouldn't get a crit, but you
They've
would
all
still get
taken
a
a
sneak
turn.
attack.
All 4 of them have taken a turn.
Sneak attack's better than nothing.
Really? I didn't know that.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot who I was talking to.
Would a large elemental take up 4 squares?
Yep.
Yes. Hit. Wound.
Okay.
Matthew.
I'll take my turn if or at here or after this, doesn't matter either one.
Okay, I'll move you down 1 second. Let him finish his.
I'll be right back.
I'm gonna give him time to finish since I cut him off last time. Is that all you're going
He's
with?
just, yeah, he can't get through there. I thought he had enough to get through there, but 2 angles, and that's his turn.
These guys went down pretty easy before, so I'm not going to go all out. Give me a second.
It's called an intelligent use of resources.
I'll just cast Produce Flame on him. I can see him, right? I got line of sight.
Yes.
That
Hit.
hit. I moved them. Does full damage, Tony?
It did damage. But yeah,
Like it doesn't seem to be resisted, did it?
it does not. No.
Okay.
It's 15. Okay.
Okay.
Do these guys even look like guards or do they look like merchants?
No, they're guards. They're wearing armor, carrying war picks. They're definitely, I mean, they're wearing scale mail armor, carrying shields.
Alright.
Hit.
Yeah. That's his turn. I didn't even get a chance to. Hold on 1 second, Tony. Okay. Nope, we're good. I want to make sure that wasn't going to be a crit.
Slotus kind of hangs back and watches. So you guys seem to have it under control. So you see a Dwergar move up here and bark out an order in Dwarvish.
Radu would ask if anyone to understand that.
Orin would speak up. They're retreating.
I'm back.
Okay, move me there, please.
Got it?
Yeah, shitty, but okay, I'll take it. He's done.
Durandon. You can attack either one of those from there.
I don't get an attack round, do I?
You don't get what?
An attack this round.
No.
Yeah, he does.
He does if he is using his cunning action. Bear in mind, you can move your 60 feet.
And still attack if you use cunning action.
That's correct. You get to use your normal move, plus your attack, plus a cunning action to move again, hide, or disengage.
38 has more damage if you want to attack one of them.
It's a hit.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, Durandon, the guy you attacked, it's a pretty safe bet he probably has an enemy around him.
So sneak attack too?
Yes.
Don't forget attack of opportunities.
He disengaged, but yes, that is a good one. So the sneak attack has an enemy of them near them within 5 feet. You get a sneak attack. But number 3 does a full disengage and moves his 25 feet. And he is holding his shield up, obviously not showing any further hostility.
Zombie number 38. Sorry, 28.
Hey, you can't summon zombies if you're not ready to control them.
I don't think that's true at all.
It's house rule.
That's 40.
All these zombies out in
And
the
that's
wild,
50 there.
uncontrolled.
Zombies only have 20 feet movement.
Oh, sorry then. My bad.
You're good.
Stop that. 14. And Orin told them to block the tunnel. Yeah, there you go.
He can't go there.
He can go through there, can he?
He can go through there, but he can't into there.
No. It's double. I'm double moving him. He's moving 30 feet there, and then he's moving another 60. I want to make sure he can go through there, or another 20. So that right there would be 40 feet because he went through friendlies and
Correct.
through there. So he would go there.
Yes. here. They're retreating.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to come up here. Fomer will throw down his lance, and he will don his net. Now, do I get advantage with a net since I'm bigger? Or is
No.
that just melee?
Nope, no advantage. Hit.
So he is now restrained, correct?
Correct. When you hit someone with a net, it is. I mean, it's restrained until it gets a check or does damage to the net.
Alright.
I think I restrained the wrong one. Let's fix that. There we go. Got the
I
right.
got that net in Velkenvale, by the way. It's first.
I think you got it in Sloop de Bloop. In fairness.
Oh wait, no, that was in Velkenvale. That was in the what's it called? The cell when they tossed them on us. It was at the very beginning. I remember.
Been holding that bitch for a minute.
Oh, long time.
All right, midget.
I see it. Sorry, Connie was talking to me. Okay. You coming? And yep, that'll be it. He just gets right beside the shield guardian. Can I see? Hold on a second, Tony. Before you stop, can I see that big gas gate there?
Yes, the gate is open. So what you can see inside is a number of dwarves standing in a guard formation. There's two, actually. I don't know why this one's not uncovered. There we go. So they are
Okay.
standing in a guarding formation.
Okay. And the doors are 30 feet tall?
Yes. Well, I mean, their doors are floor to ceiling, and the ceiling narrows to 10 feet tall here.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
You can skip your own turn, but no worries.
Sorry, I'm trying to do 6 things at once.
Yeah, you summon 6 zombies.
Yep. He's double moving to there. That'll be 40 feet.
Okay.
I used dash. Oh, I wasn't.
He's been doing that lately.
I know.
Well, when I don't do
Will you
it,
put me back, please?
people wait and get all bitchy.
Right, but I was still drawing.
I don't know when you're still drawing.
Okay. And then I get my Earth Elementally Stone, and I hug that son of a bitch right there.
All right, let me pull him up. Actually, I'm going to close that one in a second.
Okay.
Gave you the wrong one. There you go. Give me a ranged attack just to make sure you can hit it. You don't. Bounce it off the wall and summon him halfway up.
Don't they have like pass through stone or something?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Oh yeah, landed him right where you wanted him.
Okay, my turn's done.
Oops. Alright, 1 second. I enlarged the map too big. I maximized the map on my screen. Stand by. I gotta shrink it back down. Map got really big, really fast. Alright, so the dwarves who are still at the gate attack the elemental. He is supposed to be bigger than that. No, he isn't. Actually, the other one is. So I'll fix that on him when it's time, and he missed. Matthew,
Yep. Usually it bing bongs at me. Sorry.
not when it's the
Yep.
zombies.
There you go. It's his turn.
No, that would be in the middle of the tree, wouldn't it? Well, in the middle of the. Can I stand there?
Yes.
Okay. Move down there. Take a ready action to attack any hostility.
Okay. The dwarves offer or call out to stop your attack, or they will unleash the full force of their warehouse.
And in Dwarvish, Warren would yell back, "Release the wizard. Release the Deep Gnome wizard, and we will stop."
Also, the other dude. There's nothing. What in there?
No,
Like,
they just grabbed the wizard. The apprentice, I thought they killed. Okay.
He's just missing, but
The wizard and apprentice. Sorry. Do I need to do a check?
Do a persuasion. In the box or tower, actually.
make sure you tell Matt what the roll is so he can decide to use persuasion if he wants. Or lucky.
Sorry, I'm whispering to Tony. We're conversating.
Dwarves, if I
fucking blabbermouth.
It's wonderful language once you get past the fact that it looks like someone sneezing on a computer screen. I don't know, I always imagined it kind of sounded like Russian.
They're offering us one final time. They said that she stole something from them. What's his nuts isn't right by here. No one's around here. Okay. They said that you have attacked our gate. We offer you one final time to withdraw.
What did she steal?
Like in Dwarvish, you guys don't understand, but just like you attacked the Deep Gnome's Gate, you already had her, so why did you attack everybody else and start slaughtering them? One person stealing does not necessarily mean you attack and kill every single creature in an opposing side. And you did attack first. Multiple witnesses have confirmed. All that was in Dwarvish. Sorry, I said that. Okay, real quick to the party. They want, like I said, they want one person, 2 guards to come forward. The rest of us withdraw so they can parlay. They firmly believe that she stole something. They're being interrogated. As far as we know about Mantle Dareth, there's nothing that says that the Dwargar can't kill everybody in town, but it's one of those mad, mutually assured destruction things. We came upon it, and it was happening, and I guess we helped aid them. So they said technically we're vigilantes because we're not the law enforcement. But they attacked people we knew or at least the race that we knew. What do you guys want to do? Withdraw or keep going?
Did they attack us first, or did we attack them first?
Matt attacked first.
When
Matt always attacks first.
I attacked,
I answered his question. They were
Yes.
fighting Mantle Dareth deep gnomes were being attacked by Mantle Dareth dwarves, and they were attacking the gate. The first 3 attacks came from the party.
they attacked the gate, basically trying to go in there and just slaughter everybody. So I defended a person.
So to answer your question, the aggressors were you.
Aggressor is such a harsh term.
Fireball is the definition of aggression.
No, I was defending a weaker group. Especially after our Zentarum guide said this was not normal, any way, shape, or form.
Eddie asked a question. I answered it.
And I'm answering too. What do you guys want to do? We got like 2 seconds.
Should we just try to take one and let him go?
That's not really a withdrawal.
Where's the burn this fucker? There we go. Just waiting for the burn this fucker to the ground.
Well, goddamn.
Vote
I
your
look away for a
conscience.
half second and look back, and it's just like dead to everybody. Alright, let's do it.
Well, I think the eyes have it.
Some
Alright.
people just want to watch the world burn.
That's right.
Okay.
Somebody didn't vote. There we go.
Do you want Orin will call out?
Thaudu's turn was over. You can call out whatever you want before you move your zombie.
I did say I'd take a ready to action for hostility. What that's worth.
You did, towards you. You said towards me.
I didn't say towards me.
You can't take a ready to action that is so vague. If you want to take your turn, that's one thing. You can't be like, I take a ready to action for anything that I think would be advantageous to me. That's called holding your initiative. You're in the
would
middle
yell-
of a battle. Everything is hostile.
Orin would yell
True.
out, "Release the wizard, and we will parlay." And just leave it, and everybody's still moving forward. So,
Okay.
Don't forget, we got chompers here. Once y'all die, you guys are gonna be food.
are you kidding me? I got 6 motherfuckers that can die before me. Expeditious retreat. 9 moved, Tony. 9's done.
Okay. I didn't know how much he moved. I
Yep.
didn't-
No, he moved 40.
Should keep him out of combat. Okay, so this door right here. Draw some of these doors a little bit. Step back just a bit. The doors were open. They're kind of guarding the doors. This door to the side. Alright. Apparently drawing sends this son of a bitch into a lag fit. Like, how dare you draw on a map? I must lag the entire system.
Hey, Connie needs help real quick. All the zombies just move towards as close as they can get to the door, and the shield guardian, move him up as well. I'll be right back.
So that's one door since we're attacking. Let's get this other door. This door slams closed. So that door slams closed, leaving a gap remaining. He withdraws, and he slams the other door.
That's the wrong dwarf moving.
Then he's gonna have to stay there. The door slams either way from the dwarf behind there. So he's stuck outside having himself a shitty day. Let's find 37 and make him invisible. Here, 37. There we go. Okay. So, some doors slam closed. And let's see, the zombie is moving, I presume, somewhere around this area. Which was, he couldn't move there and still attack, so he moves there.
He attacks.
He can't attack and move.
Oh, really? That's shady.
He can, but he can't move through. He moved too much, having to move through.
Oh. Yeah.
Grondin, it'd be your turn. Grondin.
What I miss?
I'm here.
There he is. I found him. You get more move. I just should prove that for now.
That was what, 25?
It was.
Yep.
I need to adjust your volume because I couldn't hear you when you said you were here.
Is there? Did I miss something?
The door slammed shut.
I moved
Okay.
a zombie.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that should put me at the end of my, with the cunning action. At the end of the 60.
Okay. It's a definite hit.
Cool.
Did he cut open the thing?
No, he's gonna try and attack first. He's gonna try and attack it. He's not gonna be able to move in full movement. I'm measuring it out though. He needs to do. Was it a? Where did it go? I had it saved right here. Is it a strength check or a dex check? Let's see. Net. Strength check.
Yep, DC 10.
I believe that's its action, so he would have to move half his 50. So he would still. It'd be 3 rounds till he can move. If he gets out. So yeah, he's not gonna retreat. He wouldn't be able to anyways. He attacks the zombie, which apparently I clicked like 33 times.
He attacked 3 different people.
He attacked himself. That's awesome.
He has a lot of people targeted, and he has the effect on him. So let's clear a lot of this up, and we'll just see. He was supposed to be attacking number 8. His attack for number 8 was a hit at disadvantage, and still hit. So how does that make you feel? Zombie. Bay.
What's in your head?
In your head.
The zombie doesn't like getting hit.
I mean, who does?
Typically masochists.
I got a joke for you about masochists. Go ahead. Hit.
Clubs his ass.
Damn.
Let's move him down a square.
Thank you.
Now, where does he want to go?
He would go to the nearest person. He wouldn't know about. I don't think he'd assume he would know about flanking.
No, zombies are not intelligent fighters.
That's what I was saying.
Missed.
Misses.
Zombies don't get attack of opportunities.
They do.
Yep. Let's see. If he's going,
He's
usually
not
been withdrawn.
disengaging.
Okay. Then both of them would attack.
Go ahead. Miss. Miss.
Okay.
Wow.
Used his action to enlarge.
Alright, the earth elemental buries himself in the ground. He goes, and then he goes under the door and pops out a Bokuya.
Okay. Give me a second. He can't pop out right there, but I'll put him in the closest spot he can pop out at.
Okay. Well, I'd like to see the area so that
I'm working on it. I had to zoom out.
you're good.
Let me zoom out here for a couple different things. This is going to take me a second to get everything.
Fine, man.
A little bigger than I thought it was gonna be.
Little bit.
That's because the deep gnomes fucking are like, yeah, sure, deep gnomes. Woo. You got this little rinky-dink place, and the dwarves are like, what's up, bitches?
We own this place.
Stand by.
Holy shit.
So he pops out of the ground right there. And what does he do?
He pees.
Just a little bit. Dribble, dribble. You got over 100 hit points. Suck it up.
I mean, I guess he attacks 30. I mean, shit, I don't know. What do we want him to do?
Can he do much else?
Come back under the door.
If he's already up there, I mean, probably just attack 30. He's the biggest. I mean, wouldn't he attack the biggest threat?
Yeah, I mean... Yeah.
So, Rondon, this would be a good time on your next turn to toss yours too, maybe.
Wait. Zorn?
The alien things that we fought
Oh, that's what they're called.
in the...
It's not the same one.
Oh, I don't know if it's the same one or not. But yeah, we fought one of those.
Is that the name of the creature or the name of the type of creature?
Type.
Got it.
Miss.
No.
Hit.
Alright, that's his turn.
What do you guys want to do?
Tony, I can't advance his turn.
Gotcha. I have to find it.
He's got so much shit up right now.
You got some fireballs ready, Matt?
I got a lot of fireballs ready.
Alright. Gonna need them.
You're still welcome to call a peace. The guy who offered to parlay with you is right here.
So you guys want to try to parlay, or you guys want to keep going through?
There is no good decision here.
You gotta put parlay as the second option too.
Well, gee, we're just fucking making friends everywhere, ain't we?
This is the representative. This is the representatives of Gracklestug.
Hey, wait a minute. We still got them things, right? The insignias.
Yeah, insignias don't help you when you murder people.
We were defending ourselves.
No, you weren't. And you let them retreat. They know you weren't.
We came in here. They attacked us. Sorry. We let the ones who were running away run away. Both times.
You were in Gracklestug. You know what your standing as an outsider means. You stick that badge up your ass, turn it sideways. They don't give a shit.
2 people have yet to vote.
I assume you told us what's waiting on the other side of the door.
Can the Earth Elemental communicate that back?
At least an oh shit.
Yeah.
Within reason.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sully gives you the appropriate oh shit.
He can't tell you the number.
He
but
can definitely
a shit
see there's
ton
a
is
shit
a
ton.
fair
Yeah.
number.
Okay.
Sully pees a little. How about that?
Some of you guys are some vicious motherfuckers. Just want to slaughter the world. Okay. I got spells. I ain't got that many spells.
Well, 3 people voted parlay.
Alright, what do you guys want to do?
Party leader.
And I feel like we've got this guy kind of surrounded right here. I imagine they'd care about their own, right? I mean, some kind of prisoner swap here.
That's not a bad idea.
They didn't feel like that. They felt like you could hurt them, but based off of what you were able to gather, they definitely didn't feel like you were able to wipe out their entire force. They were willing to negotiate with you, but not under threat of attack or hostage. They were willing to negotiate if you withdrew and sent your envoys forward in good faith. As far as they saw it, they were in the legal and moral right.
For destroying an
vigi-
entire outpost?
You were vigilantes, unsanctioned here, unsponsored here, as far as they know, who attacked them in what they see as a legitimate pursuance. So,
Have we physically hurt any of them since the offer? I know we moved up, but have we hurt any?
yes.
Dwargar
Okay.
3 attacked us, so we attacked him. And I think Duranda.
This is
went
not
after
South
Dwight.
Park. You cannot yell, they're coming right for us, and then kill people, and then act like it's not your fault.
It most certainly is. Okay,
I don't care
so
what you do. I got the combat tracker. I can run all 50-something of these creatures in battle. I'm good with it. If you wanna push this, we can do it. I don't care.
This will all end
But
in
I'm
tears.
just making clear so we don't waste any more time. And if it's your intention to take a hostage and try and work like that, as far as you were able to understand, I'm not saying you couldn't make it work. As far as you were able to understand, they were unwilling to negotiate with you like that.
I told them they were willing to negotiate.
Not under a hostage situation.
Not under hostage situation, no. So, okay, let's... Okay, I'd say that... Boren will yell out in Dwarven. I assume we're going to parlay, yes?
Yes.
Okay, we will withdraw to the entrance of your... I don't know, what would that be? Fence?
That works.
And we will send forward our representative if you are still willing to parlay. As far as, I mean, he doesn't know that we know who's behind there, so.
It's true. Okay. The dwarf says that your forces must withdraw and first.
Okay. And are we waiting for our turn, or just
No, I'll unlock everything.
you gonna dismiss your elemental, or just have him come up just in case?
He only lasts a set time.
Okay.
How long is that set time, though?
I have to look at the spell. It's attached to the item, though.
Yeah, I'm looking it up.
Durandon cast comprehend languages.
1 hour.
I tell him to burrow underground and stay there in that particular spot that he's at, just in case.
Okay. A short time later, like as you guys are withdrawing, like a matter of a minute or so, he tells you that he can't without fighting. He communicates that he can't without fighting. The Zorn can do the same thing, and it's becoming hostile to him if he doesn't move.
Can you not go through the ground?
No, he
The
is
Zorn-
in the ground.
The Zorn is in the ground too.
Oh. Alright, fine.
Can you
I
go
tell-
underground and withdraw?
Oh, yeah. He just can't stay there.
Alright, for my simplicity here. Let's see, how do you delete all? Is that an option?
Right?
Ah, delete only foes. That's an option. That's a boss ass option. I did, I just haven't used it in a long time.
Who do you want to go forward? Well, apparently I have to go forward because nobody else speaks Dwarven.
That's true. Did you get my spell?
He
Who's the
understands.
what?
Cast comprehend languages.
Yeah, they speak Undercommon.
Does everybody speak Undercommon?
I do.
Everybody
Yep,
does.
I'll
or
go.
Mir
I have a
does.
super high persuade, so I'll go.
Do you understand Undercommon?
I understand Undercommon.
Okay. Well then,
You
I
guys
do
can
not
translate
understand-
for each other.
I
yeah.
don't
But,
understand Dwarven, but
well, Valdu. So who are we gonna send forward? We're sending Valdu forward as the emissary.
hey, I thought you were going too. You already said I'll go.
I didn't say that.
What about Bomir? He's our party
Someone
leader.
else said that.
Yeah, Bomir, you wanna go?
I'll go
Bomir, Valdu, and I assume Durandon, since he cast comprehend language.
Yeah, I can go.
Okay.
You can't
So-
have casted comprehend language on me. Could you use it like self only?
I do believe it is self.
Could you look?
I mean, you speak their language, one of their languages.
Yeah, but we don't have anyone here. Oh, okay, Durandon's coming. All right.
It is self.
I tell you what I wouldn't do is waste a spell for your convenience.
Right?
I speak Undercommon anyway.
So you casted probably Dwarven.
I didn't know that he was coming in.
Alright, are you taking the lizard there, Bomir?
I guess I can get off the lizard.
Oh, I don't care. I'm just curious which one you're doing.
Why do I keep drawing a line?
God.
Because the line must be drawn here, this far and no further.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay, so you're heading up there. So you head up there. Closer. They move out to about right here, and it looks like that's about as far as they're willing to move.
Whoa. Alright, let's get right up there with him, I guess.
That ain't the plan. If you want to get back, we'll get back.
Okay. The person who speaks is someone you haven't seen before, not the same one who offered a truce. It is a dwarf who looks more administrative than anything. And when he kind of moves up and says, "What is your business?"
We'll tell him that we're here to rescue the captured wizard.
He says she has been caught stealing, and she must return the gem she stole before her freedom can even be discussed.
What
If
evidence?
Go ahead.
What evidence do you have that she was actually the one that took the gem?
So the other dwarf he says his name's Krimgall. He says he asked Yantha, the deep gnome, to appraise his gem. She appraised it. She offered a pittance in exchange for it, saying it was worthless. He declined and demanded it back. She refused to return it and tried to flee and was seized. When we took it, when she was seized, the gem was not on her. They believe she used her magic to send it somewhere else. She must return the gem. She's broken multiple rules, but their evidence is clear because he is the one she took it from.
Does Insight tell me if he's anything's amiss, like he's lying?
It doesn't seem that he is lying. He says that you attacked their compound. The leader, the first guy, Galdur, asks why you attacked their compound.
We came in to talk. They attacked us first.
He calls you a
Correct.
liar.
We allowed.
I'm not there.
I know.
We allowed them to retreat, and we came in. As we entered, we were attacked. Hold on. I'll take the second one.
Well, the first one was performance, not persuasion.
Oh.
So you don't need to take the second one.
Yeah. Good, I still got three lives then.
He kind of shakes his head a little. He seems unconvinced, but he seems like he's inclined to believe you in the way you say it. He says his troops would not have attacked you unless you sided with the gnomes. The gnomes initiated this conflict, and they are responsible for the consequences.
To us, it looked as it were an invading party.
And he says, and what business is it of yours? And what authority do you draw your right to attack our troops? He says, we are here under a charter from the city of Gracklestug. The gnomes who attacked us first are under the city of Blingdenstone. Where do you draw the authority to adjudicate and execute anyone under the laws of Manteldaris?
Our alliance with Blingdenstone.
Oh, I could tell them that we have alliances with both.
He's asking, where do you draw the authority to be the judge, jury, and executioner?
We're not necessarily saying we are. We're saying that what we perceived was an injustice being done.
And he says, he stops you and says, where do you draw the authority to right injustices? This is not your place. You are not the judges. You are not the rule enforcers. You came in. You didn't know the facts. You attacked a battle already engaged to enforce rules that you do not know on authority you do not have. You are the perpetrators of injustice, and you murdered numerous soldiers who were not a threat to you.
Dronin, you still got that cake?
Should have just killed them all, like I said.
He says, you attacked our forces. Then, when our forces retreated, you came to our compound and you attacked. still lacking authority, still lacking the standing to do so. You don't have an understanding of the rules of Mantle Dareth. You don't have a place in Mantle Dareth. You don't have authority in Mantle Dareth. You don't have a right to be here. You're, at best, guests. And I'm not sure what the rules are on the surface, but guests do not have the right to enforce rules they don't even understand.
Technically, hold on before you guys answer. We've discussed Mantle Dareth and everything about it. I mean, we've been with the group for Zatarum for 3 fucking months, if not more. So it was not like we'd be like, oh, we'll worry about Mantle Dareth when we get there. I mean, we probably discussed it in our way down here, correct?
Oh yeah, you guys know what the Zentarum guides told you about it. Definitely, he's casting you in a manner. He basically says it comes down to this: you want her back, you bring us the gem.
We kind of need to see and talk to her first if we are to locate the gem.
He looks at you and says that would have been possible had you not spilled dwarven blood. You will not enter our compound without more. And if you attempt to push your way into this compound, and he reaches over and pats the Zorn, he says, my pet here will disappear beneath the stone, and it will eat the Deep Gnome, who is currently in our compound, guarded, wearing a dress. And he very clearly tells you, with a little more detail than you would guess he would be making up. He says that she is wearing a dress of gems. He says, do you know what Zorn eat?
Well, I like
I do,
pickles.
I
I would
do.
assume that would be a good guess.
He says they eat gemstones. If you try to force your way into our compound again, she will be dead before the first door falls.
Can you bring her out?
Can you bring her to behind you even if you need more guards? Hold on, I'm rolling. That is not the roll I want. Hey guys, bring me. I got a great fucking bonus.
He says no. He says, you have violated numerous laws. You have murdered numerous troops. I do not have the forces to arrest you, nor am I strong enough to overpower you. But I will not surrender my prisoner to you under any circumstances. You are vigilantes, you are criminals, you are murderers. If you want her back, you will bring me the gem. That is my only offer.
We do not wish for you to surrender her in any way. We merely wish to ask her where it is.
He says no. You don't get a second row. He tells you no.
Damn it, there was more words spoken though.
Unequivocally, he will not allow you to see her. He has no interest in you guys. You in his view, he's in the right. You're in the wrong. He says you bring him the gem, he will hold. If you bring him the gem, he will return her. Without the gem, he's going to handle it his way. But he does say that he will withhold or stop the attacks on the Deep Gnome outpost, which he makes another point to say they initiated the attack. Their soldiers attacked the Dwergard Zards when they took Yantha into custody. The first attack was theirs. And
Have you? Sorry, keep going.
he seems to be telling the truth from his perspective. But he says that he will, based off of your actions, he will not negotiate with you any further than the negotiation he has currently offered you.
Can you tell us anything about the gem so that we can locate it? There are many gems down here.
The other dwarf, the merchant Crimble, tells you that he can describe the gym to you. He tells you that the gym itself, and by 1 second, I'm going to get you a description. It is a expertly crafted a black jewel. It is about the size of a fist, and it seems to draw all light around it into it.
Is she the only one that you took into custody?
He says she was the one who committed the crime. She was the one who we took into custody. The Deep Gnomes attacked us. We retaliated, as is our legal right.
That wasn't the question, though. Was she the only one?
Yes.
Did anyone by any chance happen to see her apprentice or where he might have gone?
They don't know.
Oh, sorry, I'm not there. Never mind.
It's probably that damn Pebbles. Oh no, David said they knew him. Well, maybe anyway.
He's hiding.
The dwarf says he's given his offer. He doesn't have the time nor the inclination to stand here and talk with murderers. He says, bring the gem, you'll get her back. Otherwise, she belongs to us.
If we write her a note, can you see that she gets it and writes a response back? One question.
He kind of looks at you for a second, and he turns and walks away without answering you. Did that come through? I might hit the wrong button. They walk right back through the door and into the compound without any further answer.
We'll come back and let everyone know what all was said.
I know Eddie needs to probably go soon.
Yeah, I need to go now.
Well, I'm gonna have to go too because I gotta be up at 3:00 my time.
That's fine. I think this is probably a decent place to stop, unless you guys
Damn
want to
early
keep going.
game.
I'm okay.
Sorry.
You're fine. I just don't want to force everybody to keep going without everybody. If you guys want to, you're welcome to. This is a good place to stop, or we can keep going. We got 3 players. I'm more than happy to keep going, but I have to pee. If you want to keep going, you 3 discuss it, and we'll let me know when I get back.
Well,
See you guys
I'm
next
all
week.
for talk to you guys later. I'm all for keep going.
User disconnected from your channel.
It's still early as hell, and I planned for long the game.
I don't know. I think this is kind of important.
Yeah. And I've got a midterm tomorrow, so I need to study anyways. So.
All right.
Alright. Well, I will talk with you guys next week.
All right, take it easy.
Good night.
Take it easy.
Later, man.
User disconnected
Daniel.
from your channel.
Mahalo.
Want to help me work on this damn site? Since we got some time.
I gotta do my character shit.
Dude, I've been waiting on you to help me with this site for how long now? Did that come through?
Yeah, give me a little bit. Were you able to get the graphical glitches figured out?
Yeah, we just have to. I sent you the instruction list, didn't I?
Nope.
I'm sure I did. I'll look again. Give me a minute.
Okay, let me put it this way. If you did, I don't remember getting it.
The problem is it's just not set up, but you know how to build these a hell of a lot better than I do.
Yeah, I need to sit down and look at what the criteria they're looking for is, because most of the templates I've used, there's already at least something set up so that you can see how they have things laid out.
All right, guys, what are we doing?
We're done for the night.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I want to get my character done here quick.
Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna go over everybody's sheet. And does anyone else have major need of me? I'm not leaving or anything. I'm just making sure nobody wants me for something.
Can you kill the music?
I already did. Already did. I'm gonna stop the recording real quick.